Darkham is particularly horrid this time of year. Maybe Mom should have stayed in Romania. Well, at least it's not Fishmouth. Do I really like it here? You never really stop and think about it. Well, if it isn't stinky, crumbling, wretched, repulsive old Darkham. The place I call home. I guess human beings will adapt to anything. A very intriguing looking book. Maybe I should take a closer look. A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used in. Whoa, convenient to say the least. Mental notes. Sometimes examining items several times really pays off. Amazingly, none of the maroon books look damaged, die-hard little... They're the last thing I need at the moment. Of course, the hideous thing survives the deflagration. I don't know why I'm looking at it again. I hate that thing. Some of the most fascinating books I've ever read. I personally and lovingly arranged them all in one book rack. All gone. Such a loss. A weird-looking kiddo in the middle of the street. I think I'd better talk to her. Hey, little girl, what are you doing in the street by yourself this late at night?
Hey, big guy. What are you doing disturbing peaceful citizens for no good reason this late at night?
Well, let me try that again. What's your name, kiddo?
If you must know, it's Piscilla.
Are you sure you don't mean Priscilla?
Do I look like the kind of person who can't correctly pronounce their own name? It's Piscilla! What's your name, smarty pants?
Buzz.
Buzz?
My dad really loved his electric shaver. You know, you won't get ahead in life with that kind of attitude, kiddo.
Oh yeah? What are you doing with your life?
I'm a student and a librarian, if you must know.
Oh, so you must be like 22, right?
Give or take a few.
That few is definitely longer than you've been on this earth.
Okay, I won't say anything out loud, but I'm thinking it. Hey, I was just genuinely concerned.
Well, don't be. Drop my fishy and that sign up there, and Grandma let me come out on the street and try to get it. But I can't reach it!
Aren't your mom or dad around?
Mom and Dad moved to Fishmouth last month. And we'll move there too, soon. Not until I get my fishy!
All right, settle down. Can't Grandma help you out?
Grandma's been taking her bath for quite a while now. Grandma says we'll go to Fishmouth soon. We're just waiting for this big bathtub we ordered to be delivered. Grandma can't go traveling without her new bathtub.
All right, weird enough. You know, this just feels wrong somehow.
I'm a dark-haired little girl, standing in the middle of the street at night, holding a doll by the hand. Scared yet?
Scared? Nope. A little bit creeped out by how irresponsible your grandma is, I'll give you that. So, you're just, standing there, huh?
People tend to do that in this kind of game.
Yeah, I always wondered about that.
I just like to watch them, sitting there, clicking their little lives away.
Okay. Used to be you'd absentmindedly open this door and the whole of Darkham would be flooded. Is that water I hear lapping behind the wall? You know, I've never crossed that bridge, and I got there several times. Ever notice how philosophical bridges are? People come, people go. Ugh, friggin' thoughts, go away. That ominous tower belongs to the local waterworks. I wonder if they can pump water up that high. That sign keeps popping up all over the place lately. It somehow looks old. Who has a fish doll? Think it's that little girl's fish doll. I can't reach it from down here. Hey, kitty, how about you climb up and get that fishy for me?
Well, you gotta ask yourself, Buzz, what do we stand to gain from me exerting myself in that manner?
Nothing for now, I guess.
See?
Don't anger me, feline.
Come on, Buzz, you're embarrassing yourself.
Don't you want to do it just to put a smile on that little girl's face?
You mean that pale abomination? How about we have nothing to do with her or her face? How's that sound?
Your heart is the tip of a glacier that was accidentally bitten off by a blind, evil old sea monster, kitty.
Don't try to flatter me. It won't work.
Ugh, never could stand fish. How people can eat that is beyond me. Fishmut's Own. There, now I'm that one guy in the theater reading the title out loud. That was as much interest as I could muster up about this shop sign. If they're trying to keep people away from Fishmuth, it's working. I'd hate to have him do my taxes. It's the door to the fishery. Christopher Valiant Street. Never heard of him. Tiny Prince says his body was found headless on the street, so they named it after him. Charming story. Man, that's one attractive dude. This picture of a male model, I feel like I need to have it. Just to be clear, I'm not picking this up for personal use. Void Smoker Alley. Never heard of him. Let's check out the tiny print. Apparently, this guy was a struggling artist that aged naturally while his portraits stayed the same. What a lousy demonic deal. That's Jeremiah Orne, Old Man Orne's ancestor. He's practically the father of the Miskatonic Library. Well, it's, the moon. That's pretty much it. Nah. They say the guy in charge is a real joker. I hear they've been having a bat problem over there. It's really weathered, but I think it says park gate removed due to blasphemous activities in the area. Hop fence at own peril. We do not refund garments or pay for hospitalization. That's some ominous looking flora right there. What do you mean, some who? Just Wikipedia, you slacker. People really love plastering eyes everywhere. Did you know that the mere graphical suggestion of an eye can unconsciously make you more apprehensive? This small window somehow communicates with the interior. How cool is that? Aw, look at the cute voodoo dolls. Who would just leave them here? On the other hand, who dared touch them? But they'd look great on that shelf near my bed. No idea who this guy is, but his beard looks real tentacly. Is that a nose or a beak? Man, Darkham City Council is all weird when it comes to statue choices. Big D Street. No idea who this guy's either. Alright, let's look at the tiny print. Absent-minded professor and big proponent of video games in general. Will forever be remembered for always choosing keyboards over controllers. Man, they'll just name streets after anyone these days. Unless my eyes betray me, it's a taxi, a yellow one. There's a guy inside, but I can't quite distinguish his face. Hello there?
Password?
Ken sent me.
Wrong game, my friend.
A warm reddish-orange glow emanates from its tiny opening. It's a nice-looking blonde lady. Yup, definitely a nice-looking blonde lady. Hey there. Hello?
Approaching the only women on benches at night, are we? Not interested.
I'm sorry, miss, but I feel this strange urge to bother everyone I meet and ask a lot of questions.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, let me start again. My name's Buzz.
Oh, that's just preposterous.
I have a B-shaped birthmark. Nice evening we're having, huh?
Really? Why don't you just keep it original and ask for the time?
All right, what time you got?
Time for you two. Actually, I don't have a watch. I have no idea.
I thought you were gonna let me have it.
It wasn't worth the effort.
My mom warned me about mean girls like you.
Not often enough, apparently.
Anyway, I was wondering if you're waiting by this mysterious door.
Oh, did he give you the boot too? He told me I just have to sit for a while and rethink what I wished for my husband.
He told you?
The gentleman, dummy.
Oh, of course. So, what'd you wish for your husband?
Why, his untimely, gruesome death, of course.
Of course.
I'm Margot, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Margot. can I ask what your husband did to make you homicidal?
Oh, I'm perfectly convinced he's trying to murder me to get my money.
Ouch. Wouldn't it be easier to just divorce or write him out of the will?
Yes, I guess it would be. But what better way of responding to murder than with, well, murder?
I'm never getting married.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be a gun for hire, would you?
I happen to be on anything for hire.
Want to make an easy buck?
Sheesh, I really can't this week. I have this cursed ancient tome and a talking cat to take care of, so,
I get the feeling you're pulling my leg, Buzz.
Oh, you'd know if I did that. I'm a librarian.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Ahem.
Never mind. So the gentleman wouldn't help you off your hubby, huh?
Something about not doing any literal harm and using the forces for good to balance out recent events. Blah, blah, blah.
Did you try marriage counseling?
That's where I got this address.
Okay. Gotta run.
So run.
Evening.
It sure is.
Do you know anything about this mysterious building you're parked next to?
Look, kid, it's a taxi, not a guided tour bus.
Get a lot of customers tonight?
Not if you don't move out of the way, I don't.
There's that blonde lady over there.
Oh yeah, brought her here a while ago.
What can you tell me about her?
Man, that sounds creepy as hell. You an investigator or something?
Yep, B. Kerwin, P.I.
Yeah, sorry. Not gonna say anything, son. Her business is her business.
So about the blonde girl.
Yeah? What's she to you?
I'm her legal advisor. I just keep close and make sure she doesn't do anything crazy.
In that case, I don't know nothing, ain't seen nothing. Goodbye.
I'm her priest. I'm really worried about her soul and stuff.
Well, God bless you, Father. But look for divine inspiration elsewhere, will you?
I'm a friend. I'm a little worried about her, so I watch her from afar.
Oh, friend. Right. I happen to have overheard what her name is. You know, taxi stuff, nothing creepy. Surely you know it too, since you're friends.
Sure, it's my friend Margot.
Huh. Guess you weren't lying. Well, might as well tell you. She dropped something on the back seat when she left, but she was out of sight by the time I noticed.
She's literally around the corner.
Oh yeah? How'd you feel about returning this to her? Looks like a letter. It might be important.
You can't get out of the car, take a few steps in that direction, and return it yourself?
This is a business, kid. I might lose a customer.
Yeah, sure. Let me have it.
Good man. Say, you won't open it, will you?
Do I look like the kind of fella who'd pry into the opposite sex's correspondence?
I wouldn't know what that kind of fella looks like, thank God. Here you go.
All right, Margot, I'm gonna drop the act here. Charlie sent me.
Charlie who?
Charlie, your lover, that's who. Things are getting complicated and he said I should take it from here. I need that password.
Well, all right. If Charlie said so. The password is Fidelio.
Fidelio. Okay, don't do anything stupid, just stay put. I'm on it.
Understood, Buzz. Oh, I do hope everything works out fine.
Don't worry, I got this. Well, good luck in your endeavors.
Goodbye, Buzz, and thank you.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Hello there?
Password?
Fidelio. There are strange, spiky vines all over this crazy place. He's really got a vegetation problem in here. Sinister and appropriately illuminated. Well, they look more African than Caribbean to me, but hey. Hey, isn't that's identical to Lemon's mask? They must be shopping at the same Swedish furniture shop. He either died in the 1700s or the 80s. The skull's stuck to a piece of driftwood. Must have been a sailor or a mighty pirate. Who knows? Well, that's strange. It looks both human and ichthyoid at the same time.
Ichty what now?
Fish-like. It's given me the creeps. Hey, look, it's a double-headed doll. Made in San Francisco. Looks plenty fine to me. It's an ancient voodoo chest. I can feel waves of eerie energy emanating from it. To be honest, it's freaking me out a little bit. That skull on top of it looks like nothing I've ever seen before. It's an issue of Vogue magazine. The headline reads, "The Fishmut Look." I'm sure I'm not into the Fishmut look. It's a pineapple. Ananas scamosus, if you really want to know. That looks like an authentic voodoo throne. Given the lack of other amenities, I really hope it's more comfortable than it looks. Boy, that is one ancient device. I guess it somehow goes with the ancient theme he's got going here. Hey, these are Halloween skulls.
Skulls are skulls, all right? Sometimes it's hard to get the genuine article.
I think I see some traces of glitter. How totally unprofessional. That ish is bananas. I really don't know how else to describe them. That's an oddly shaped skull. Reminds me of a Mexican guy I once knew. Looks like a pirate sword. Shiny. It looks like a ship's wooden hull. I'd wonder about its presence here, but given the rest of the interior decorations... Looks like a beat-up microwave oven. I guess voodoo's somewhat keeping up with the technology. Everything about this guy screams voodoo louder than Jimmy would. That is quite the eclectic getup he's sporting. I know I'm supposed to be intimidated, but somehow I feel safer around him. Hi there.
Greetings, wanderer, and be welcome.
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, worry not, I get my share of amnesiacs. You are now in the presence of the voodoo gentleman.
So, what do I call you? VG?
No, that sounds a little bit too gangsta. Voodoo gentleman will do, thanks.
Was that password part really necessary?
It is best that I keep a low profile, lest the jackals tax me right out of town. Thus, the recommendation-only access. By the way, who referred you to me?
Margot told me about you.
Margot. Well, I'm glad to see you're alive and well.
The voodoo gentleman? You do voodoo? I'm buzzed, by the way.
You do at least remember what you came here for, I trust.
I remember, all right. It all started when I found this book. Well, to make a long story short, I accidentally put a spell on my cat, and now she's even more annoying than she was before.
A spell, huh? How'd you go about doing that, Harry?
I used this.
Vaulting voodoo vixens, is that the...
The Necronomicon in all its glory. Want to have a look-see?
No, put that away. That thing should not be touched. Oh boy. I'm sure glad I'm not in your shoes. I can't help you with your cat, my man. There are some things even I don't mess with.
But my cat!
Ugh, cats. We never did get along. What are the symptoms, pray tell?
She kinda started talking.
Oh, look, the cat speaks. Come one, come all, see the freak.
She's really unhappy with her current situation.
Oh, ye gods, I've had this nightmare before. Maybe a pinch, but there's no cold sweat. How can this be?
It's real, Witch MD.
Well, crap. I mean, alas.
How could you tell that was the real Necronomicon right away?
Most everyone imagines it all black, bound in human skin, bearing teeth. Only true initiates know it really kind of looks like one of those British sweater vests. You know, the ones with all the crisscross things.
Yeah, why is that?
I guess you sometimes just go crazy with the triangles and it just doesn't turn out as evil a design as you'd think. Still, the content more than makes up for it.
Pleasant colors, though.
Yep, very eye-pleasing.
Yep. What kind of operation are you running here anyways?
One that stays away from messing with the old ones.
But it's just like a personifying curse. Those should be easier, right?
You'd think.
Oh, and a friend of mine got kidnapped too.
You don't say. Something tells me it's also Necronomicon related.
He was kidnapped while looking for the damn thing.
I really wish I could help you out, but ugh. Was it a very close friend?
We talked for like 5 minutes.
So it was basically someone off the street.
Aren't we all basically someone off the street?
You sure are.
Can't you at least point me in some useful direction?
There is one person that could probably be convinced to delve into this kind of mess.
Yeah?
I was just getting into my intriguing plot development swing, and you totally threw me off. Where was I? Oh yeah, there's this avid student of the dark arts, an undercover intruder into the Dagon cult. A dear, dear friend of mine. A man mad and passionate enough to wade through the occult mysteries of the Necronomicon itself. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Did he just go there?
Sorry. I thought you were going for a dramatic pause.
But everything I'm saying is dark and morbidly fascinating, right?
Oh, absolutely. Just a second ago, I really think I detected some goosebumps.
Awesome! I've been working on my wording and delivery.
Tell me more about this dark intruder dragon guy.
Dagon, not Dragon. The terrible god of the murky abysses, the one who seems to have Fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades now.
Man, where do you get all this stuff?
I am a student of the occult stuff, my greenhorn friend. Plus Wikipedia.
So this Dagon's had Fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades. He's the mayor, then.
Worse than that, if you can imagine. But this is all hearsay, since most people have been just avoiding Fishmouth for years and years. I haven't talked to my friend in ages.
Different cell phone carrier?
That, and little to no reception.
About this dark student you mentioned.
I'm really on the fence here about telling you more. This could be very dangerous. And men in red shirts are notoriously unlucky.
Stop reinforcing the stereotype. Is this about money?
Money? No, I always seem to end up working for free anyways.
Okay, fine, don't tell me. I'll just take the Necronomicon to the next occult dude in the neighborhood and see if...
What? You'll do no such thing. Please do no such thing?
Oh man, okay, just 'cause you're such a nice guy. Please tell me who the man is. Sounds like he's our only chance.
It is with great difficulty that I even utter his name.
You haven't yet.
Not if you keep interrupting me. Are you sure you're ready to hear his worldly denomination spoken out loud?
Hit me. I'm bracing myself.
His name is Bob Olmstein.
Bob Olmstein. Just saying it makes my blood boil and congeal at the same time.
I know, right?
Waves of awe have been washing over me ever since I've heard you say Bob Olmstein.
Are you perchance making fun of Bob Olmstein?
I wouldn't dare. So you're saying I can find Bob Olmstein in Fishmouth?
Well, yes, but let it be known I am not advising you to go there.
Doesn't look like I have a choice either way. Can you tell me how I can track him down once I get there?
Last time we spoke, he was staying at the Finman house.
Gotcha.
Just remember, we don't go to Fishmouth.